Hey guys, what's up? And welcome to my updated list of shills. Now, what is a shill? A shill's basically like a fake, a fraud, a phony, a fugazi, a fake diamond. A shill's somebody who pretends to basically to be a truther. There's a lot of truthers online now. The people who control the world, they have a lot of controlled opposition shills who pretend to be truthers, and what they do, they'll tell you like 90% of the truth or 95% of the truth, and then they'll throw in 5% of lies that benefits the people who control the world. Now here's an example. A shill would say something like this. They would say, oh yeah, the Freemasons control the world, and they're attacking people with direct energy weapons, but it's all going to be okay, guys, because Jesus is going to save us, and Jesus loves you, right? And, there is no Jesus. Jesus is a fictional front man for the people who rule the world. Now, a lot of you people, you believe in Jesus and Christianity and all that stuff because you want to be a good person. But in order to be a good person, you don't have to believe in fictional fantasy characters to be a good person. That's just like a crutch. You're like being a follower, following some imaginary guy that's a good guy, because you can't be good unless somebody else is good. And basically, the three Abrahamic religions, Christianity, Islam, and Judaism, they're all brainwashing cults that are controlled by the people who control the world, and that's how they're going to implement a one world dictatorship, is through religion. And then, Israel's going to be the special place, and Jerusalem's the special place, and, blah, 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 blah. Everything that their fake religions, made up religions say. Anyway, so yeah, if you want to be a good person, just be a good person. You want to wish me positive vibes, positive thoughts, you can do that. You don't have to add on some fictional character on the end of it. You could say, oh yeah, Mike, I bless you, man. But you don't have to add some fictional character to it to be a good person. You can be a good person all on your own. Okay, guys, so here is the updated list of shills. Now, you're going to recognize a lot of these people. Now, I don't know the names of all of these people, but I include them anyway in case you recognize them. And a lot of these people, they'll make the little triangle sign with their hands. I'm not even going to make it. I don't make it, but because I'm not a shill. But a lot of these people, they'll make the triangle sign with their hands, showing that they're like a Freemason or a Jesuit. So here's the updated list of shills. Here it is. Okay, guys, here's the card from the Illuminati card game. You can see he's making the shape of a diamond with his hands, and diamond equals 33. Here's Chris Sky. He's making the Freemason diamond sign with his hands. So Chris Sky is a shill. Here's Vivek Ramaswamy, an American politician for the Republicans, making the diamond sign with his hands. Here's Elon Musk, the false hero, making the diamond sign with his hands. And in Gematria, the word diamond equals 33, as in 33 degrees of Freemasonry. And they're showing him as a hero now, but he's not. This is from the YouTube channel Institute of Human Anatomy. And he's making the diamond sign with his hands. This was an infomercial for lawyers. He's making the diamond sign with his hands. The Gmail symbol looks the same as a Freemason apron. Take a close look at that. Just a reminder, we ain't forgetting shit. That's about the 2.3 trillion that went missing on September 10th. I'll just let you read that yourself. Pause it if you have to. We, the people, didn't elect the World Economic Forum, the World Health Organization, or the UN to govern our country nor the world. Now, this is some rapper guy. I don't know who he is. Maybe some of you may recognize him, making the diamond sign with his hands. And this is a YouTuber. His name is Tech Lead. his channel's Tech Lead Show, and he's a self-described computer nerd millionaire. And here he is making the diamond sign with his hands. Diamond equals 33 in gematria. Here's an airline stewardess on United 23 on the 9/11 attacks. She said she could have been the 5th plane. Look at her making the sign. She's full of it. Here's Sticks, Hex, and Hammer 666. Most of you probably know him. He's making the diamond sign with his hand. He's a Freemason. Here's Thomas Joseph. He's a cook on YouTube, making the Freemason hand sign for 33. This is a Mexican cartel. These are gang members from a Mexican cartel, and they're making the Freemason hand sign with their hands. And here's one of his friends that died at 33 years old. And you know Freemasonry has 33 degrees. And so the sign they make with their hand, the diamond, the diamond equals, the word diamond equals 33 in gematria. Here's George Soros making the Freemason diamond sign with his hand. Here are a bunch of news broadcasters making the Freemason diamond sign with their hands. So they control the news. Now here's Klaus Schwab making the Freemason hidden hand sign. He's a Freemason. Here's another picture of him making the hidden hand sign from Freemasonry. And here he is doing the diamond, the Freemason diamond. Diamond equals 33 for 33 degrees of Freemasonry. This guy's a comedian in New York called Little Mo Mozzarella, an Italian guy. He's making the sign with his hand right now, the Freemason hand sign. And here are some more pictures of Elon Musk, just to, confirm that he's a Freemason. He does it in picture after picture. So they're trying to make him look like a rebel, like, oh, Elon Musk, he bought Twitter, and he told all the advertisers to go fuck themselves. They're just trying to make him look like a hero for the people, but he's a false hero. It's just an act. And here he is beside Benjamin Netanyahu making the Freemason hand sign. And Benjamin Netanyahu is a Freemason as well. Here's a disc jockey in Florida on iHeartRadio. She's making the Freemason hand sign with her hand. Here's Jeff Wittick, the YouTuber from Jeff FM and the Barbershop Show, making the Freemason hand sign with his hand. I don't know who this is, some kid on YouTube, but he's making the Freemason hand sign with his hand while he's talking about some junk food. This guy on the left here, his name's John Zerka, and he has the guy on the far right on his show who's a self-admitted Freemason, and the guy in the middle is a Jewish guy, and on his hat he has GG33, and he's making the diamond sign with his hand, the Jewish guy in the middle. This is the world's tallest man. He's being interviewed by some guy, and that guy's making the Freemason hand sign with his hand for 33. Here's a Christian pastor from End Time Inc. making the diamond sign with his hand. Diamond equals 33. Here's a Freemason handshake. Look at the guy's thumb. On the right, he's giving the Freemason handshake. You can see how his thumb is cocked down. That's how they press on the knuckle, the Freemasons, with their thumb. If they're giving you a handshake, they'll press hard on your knuckle to, show their little sign. And here he is making the diamond sign with his hand. Diamond equals 33. This was just some skit on the beach where they wanted to curl a barbell and win some money. And there's the guy whose video it is, making the diamond sign with his hand for 33 as well. And here's a Palestinian guy talking about all the stuff going on in Palestine. And he's making the diamond sign with his hand for diamond equals 33. Here is Chris DiStefano, a comedian, making the Freemason diamond sign with his hands. All Hollywood entertainers are Freemasons. This is from Al Jazeera. This is a Jewish guy in Israel talking about what's going on in Israel, and he's making the Freemason diamond sign. Here's Salman Rushdie. He wrote a novel called The Satanic Verses, and all the Muslims worldwide wanted to kill him, and here he is making the diamond sign with his hands. And here's just a random news anchor. Now, women who are in Freemasonry, they're actually in the Order of the Eastern Star. So here's the Order of the Eastern Star diamond, and, diamond equals 33. Now, the gay flag looks just like the Freemason apron. You can see it has the triangle with the little eye in the middle, sort of like on the back of the dollar bill. Here's a random news anchor making the Freemason hand sign with her hand. This is the mainstream news. Now, this guy's name is Serpent ZA or Serpent Za or whatever. He's supposedly the original China blogger. And he lived over in China for a bunch of years, 10 years. And he makes videos on China constantly. And this is the first time I've seen him make the Freemason hand sign. So obviously he's in the club, the Freemason Shill Club. Now this next guy here, his name is Alan Watt. And he does stuff for InfoWars. And here he is, InfoWars. Here he is making the sign with his hands. Here's Gabriel Elizondo on Al Jazeera. And here he is making the Freemason hand sign with his hands. Making the Freemason diamond. And diamond equals 33 in gematria. Here's a guy from Israel. I don't know who he is. I don't know if he's a politician or he might be like the head of the military. But he was making a speech at the UN. And here he is making the sign with his hands. Here's a Christian pastor on television making the diamond sign with his hands, showing that he's a 33rd degree Freemason because the word diamond equals 33. That's why they make that sign with their hand, because they're just flashing a big 33 in front of your face. Here's Mr. Beast flashing the Freemason diamond sign. It equals 33. Logan Paul flashing the Freemason diamond sign. Here's Randy Orton, the WWF wrestler. I guess it's the WWE now, but I always call it the WWF. I don't care. Dr. Berg from YouTube flashing the diamond sign with his hand. He's a Freemason. LA Beast, he's he does challenges and is a funny guy on YouTube, flashing the diamond sign with his hand. Eric Kanevsky, he's a YouTuber that does prank and comedy videos. Here he is doing the diamond sign with his hand. Okay, guys, so that was the updated list of shills. Thanks for watching. I hope you learned something, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.